Have you ever wondered why some people make better decisions than others? The secret often lies in the power of critical thinking. This powerful tool is not about finding faults in others' ideas, but rather it's about refining our understanding and perspectives. Critical thinking is the cornerstone of any successful career or personal endeavor. It empowers us to make informed decisions, solve complex problems, and navigate through a world filled with information overload. In a professional setting, it enables us to avoid pitfalls and biases, to question assumptions, and to make decisions that are not just good, but the best. In our personal lives, it helps us to understand others better, to form our own beliefs and values, and to make choices that align with these principles. It helps us to not just accept the world as it is, but to question, understand, and improve. Critical thinking is not an innate skill, but a learned one, and anyone can develop it. The first step in developing critical thinking skills is awareness. This might sound simple, but it's a crucial foundational step that is often overlooked. You see, we all carry around with us a suitcase full of personal biases and preconceived notions. They're a part of our mental baggage, shaped by our experiences, upbringing, culture, and even our moods. While they're not inherently bad, these biases can act as a foggy pair of glasses, clouding our judgment and impeding our ability to think critically. They can subtly distort our perception of reality, making us see things not as they are but as we believe them to be. The act of becoming aware of these biases is like wiping the fog off our glasses. It allows us to see the world more clearly and to understand situations and problems for what they truly are, not just how we perceive them. And that, dear listener, is the first step towards developing the ability to think critically. Awareness is the key to unlocking your critical thinking potential. The second step is evaluation. This is a vital cog in the wheel of critical thinking. It's where we take a step back and view the information we have from an objective standpoint. It's not enough to simply accept information at face value. We must question the sources, scrutinize the credibility, and most importantly, avoid jumping to conclusions based on unverified assumptions. Consider a detective at a crime scene. They don't just take one look and decide who the culprit is. They gather evidence, question witnesses, and cross-check facts before concluding. Similarly, as critical thinkers, we need to apply the same rigorous standards to the information we encounter. We must also remember that not everyone has the same level of expertise or credibility. A world-renowned scientist's opinion on climate change, for instance, holds more weight than a random blogger's. This is why we need to be discerning consumers of information. Remember, not all information is created equal. The third step in the critical thinking process is inference. This step involves drawing logical conclusions from the data you have evaluated. As you do this, it's crucial to avoid jumping to conclusions too hastily. Instead, strive to consider all possible outcomes. Imagine inference as a detective piecing together clues at a crime scene. Each piece of information, each clue, adds to an overall picture. But it's vital not to let personal bias cloud your judgment. If a detective only focuses on one suspect, they might miss important evidence pointing to another. In the same way, when we make inferences, we need to consider all angles and possibilities. Remember, the goal of inference is not to confirm what we already believe, but to uncover the truth. It's about connecting the dots in a logical, unbiased way to form a clear and accurate picture of the situation. Inference is about connecting the dots in a logical, unbiased way. So, how does one become a more critical thinker? Let's quickly jog our memory. First, we start with awareness, recognizing when we need to apply critical thinking. It's about being present, mindful, and alert to the world around us. Next comes evaluation, where we scrutinize the information we have at hand, dissect it, and analyze it from different angles. We question everything, leaving no stone unturned. Last but certainly not least is inference. We draw conclusions based on the information we've evaluated. It's about connecting the dots and seeing how everything fits together in the bigger picture. It's a continuous learning process that requires patience, practice, and perseverance. It's not about getting it perfect the first time, but about improving with each new experience. Challenge yourself daily to become a better critical thinker, and watch how your decisions improve over time.